Alright everybody, welcome back, and welcome back, Legends of Aria. How I missed you, but I actually got some real life chores done and did something else besides playing video games. I mean shit, I didn't even know what to do with my hands for a little bit, but now that we're back, Legendary is back. It's time to kick ass today and take a little names. Main goal of today is actually to place and build my house. So I do have land, and I didn't get a huge piece of land on purpose because I don't want to be a slave to the tax system. I don't want to feel like I'm forced to play the game just to pay my taxes. So I picked kind of a medium-sized location. Ended up being a pretty nice spot, and today I'm going to go place my house, attach all the mats to that, and get my house up and going. So that's going to be kind of fun. I don't think I've ever had a house, even in the tests before. So that's the only thing that's that I haven't really quite done, is owned my own little house. So I was just out here farming a little bit for my lunch, killing some mobs. So I think I'm going to go do that real quickly. Let's see here. I'm going to grab my Regent bag though. I'm going to go off into the woods here and make a few coin and silver just for a moment before I go place and start building my house. Just kind of waiting for maybe a couple more people to maybe in stream to show up if they didn't want to miss out on the live action. So one thing I have noticed since the update is I feel like the game's playing a lot better. There's still those hiccups going over the the server boundaries or whatever. But previously, when I was running just around just randomly into certain areas and then speeding up and slowing and speeding up and slowing, and it was very, very slight. And I don't even know if you can notice it in my videos. But it just kind of feels like that that little slowness in the client isn't as bad as it was before they came through and did this update. So hopefully the update fixed what they needed to fix, and we will get no more rollbacks and have a little more stable place to play. Oops, I think I'm going to go around this way. I'm going to go do a sweep for some trolls. Trolls have been giving me a beast lore or beast mastery skill, so it's definitely worth fighting a couple trolls if they're up right now. I have a feeling at 75 beast mastery I might get a new title. I'm not exactly sure when those titles switch, but it would be kind of cool to get the next title in my beast mastery. One thing I should probably try doing is, like, I really feel like this area of the woods kind of has random chances to spawn things. Hence that it could come out as a spider, could come out as a troll, could come out as a deer, possibly. Because I did go through here earlier and was killing things. There was hinds, or greathearts, and there was also a few trolls. And so I went through and tamed and killed everything, except for this chicken. And then when I got on later, now there's just a bunch of spiders. So I have this feeling here that if you kill off the spiders in this area, they'll have a chance to spawn maybe as something else. But that's just the thought. But considering that these spiders were not here earlier, might as well take the time and get some hides off this shit. Oh, I can't harvest that one? What? Alright, so Great Hinds. Apparently Great Hinds, I was told, get me to level 80 Taming. I'm almost at 71, or 70.5. And I was told by somebody to tame Great Hearts until 80. And I don't know if that's like a legit thing, because I'll show you, for example. These Great Hearts are just too easy to tame. Maybe it's just like this. Maybe it's just like Hell Week after level 70. But the other Great Hearts that I tamed earlier today, they seem to tame like really fast. See, you tame the Great Heart, no skill. It's like I don't understand how I'm supposed to get to 80 by doing Great Hearts if I just tame them instantly and get no skill. So there must be some other mob. And I think it's, well, it could be Grizzly. Because Grizzlies are kind of hard. Beetles seem to still give me a little bit of skill. But let's see if I can get this Grizzly. Oh, that's not a Grizzly. That's the Grizzly. Duh. You tame the Grizzly. It's like, I don't get it. So Grizzlies and Great Hearts are like way too easy to tame right now. Oh, look, here we go. It's just way too easy to tame, and I'm not really getting any skill gains off Great Hearts or Grizzlies. So in just in a moment here, I'm going to be going and placing my house and building my house. Stream just started, so I thought I'd give a moment for other people to come hang out. And I do appreciate people chatting in chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and/or comment below. I do stream to YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and Smashcast, I think, are the other two. If you're interested in checking out this game, if you're in Twitch, you can do !LOA, which will bring up a link. You can still purchase the founder packs through my link. I am an affiliate of the Marquee Dragon store. If you go there and use my code, CGTV, you get a small discount. I get a small commission, and you get to play this awesome game. So it's like a win-win situation for everybody. So that sounds like something you want to do. Check it out. Or if you're in Twitch, !LOA. Okay, I'm going to release the Grizzly now and just kill it so I can try to get some points off this Great Heart, which I don't think I'm going to. But... And after I fart around in the woods again, I'm going to go get my house and place it. I believe you have to put stone, wood, and iron into your house to build your house. So it's not as easy as just placing your house. I do have an alt character who I made as my kind of harvester crafter for the moment. So I'll most likely be logging into him and playing, running around and collecting resources and trying to get my house built. Oh, failed to tame and I got a skill gain. That's what I like to see. Yeah, but it's, oh my goodness. This is going to be painful if I get like 0.01 per Great Heart. I almost feel I should go in and kill these brown bears and stuff too. Just with my theory of the chance they could spawn something else. I'll go tame this horse too. Mike Claroni, what's up, buddy? So all my returning Twitch fans, I know you used to watch me before when I streamed a lot on Twitch, and I used to have community points. I now have my community point system, I believe, reset up. Yeah, I know we've all been waiting. So I got my community points back, and I'm going to start that up again. So anybody who joins my channel, like you, for example, I'll probably look tonight, and I'll get your community points off the old system and add them to the new system, and I'll do that as time goes to kind of reward my old community members for coming back to my community. Oh, Mr. Cracker HD. That's right. Indri, what's up, bud? I always forget that, man. That's my problem. You got to remind me. I think you had some underneath your new name, or maybe not. Okay, wait. I can't tame that because I got my horse out. So I'm going to be building my house here in just a moment. I'm just been farting around doing a tiny bit of taming just after I logged in. Kind of getting the stream to warm up. See, look at that's just too easy. There has to be something harder to tame at my level. Maybe I should just go try stuff. Like I should go just try giant crabs or something. Oops, don't punch him. Yeah, it sounds like a kazoo when it dies. To tell you the truth, that's their actual sound. Deer make the funniest funky sounds, dude. Like a deer call. Yeah, it makes those weird noises. Yeah, that grunt, that burr, burr. That's their mating call. I just heard it off in the distance. I don't know if there was another one over here or something, but it sounded like it was coming from over there. See, it's just, they're just too easy. And they die really easy. Alright, so I need another suggestion of something to tame. I could go back to the wilderness and tame beetles. That doesn't bother me. Oh, here's a server boundary. That's why it was pretty laggy. This is like a weird corner of the map that I go to. Not very many people come over here. Tradosi, what's up, man? It's a giant beetle. It eats bandits for breakfast. Did I leave my horse behind? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I'm really good at that. Leaving my horse behind. Oh, what? You want some? You want some? So I've been working a little bit on my magery. Oh, here's another one. Ooh, 3 lightning bolts. That was totally worth it. So 3 lightning bolts gives me almost a silver and a couple bandages. So I could probably pretty much grind magery, I think, at this point in time with my skill and where I'm at. Oh, nice, a fishing rod. So how specialized do you have to be since there isn't enough points to do everything like in Eve or Soda? How specialized?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the host, buddy. I appreciate that. You have to be fairly specialized. I am a mage tamer, so you could probably do 2 things and be okay at it. Stretching it out more than 2 is probably just a little too much. But there's like 2 types of magery too. There's damage magery and there's healing magery. So I'm going to have to make some tough choices. And I'll show you my skill list because I did that for somebody just the other day. All right, so my skills. So I drug all my favorites. These are all the ones I am currently using. Okay, I have 574 out of 600. So I'm going to have to make some hard choices here. Exclamation point LOA in Twitch. It's also in my Twitch channel. If you look down below, I am an affiliate with Marky. So if you go to Marky's store, use coupon code CGTV, you'll get a small discount. They still have Founders Packs, so you can still get the King's Pack, the $100 one if you really want to, but my suggestion is go with the $30 pack and you'll be good to go. I am on Azure Sky. It's one of the most populated servers, but again, you're welcome to come and hang out and play. Oh, a bandit camp? Did I loot a key? I did? I didn't even notice I looted the key. Oh, nice. I wanted one of these. A great axe? Sweet. Yeah, super slow, bud. Mm-hmm. Dude, there's no rush. There's things going to change. So the next expansion that's coming out for this game is going to be the spring expansion. And they have plans to add in bards, which is plays musical instruments, to do specific things like peacemaking and attacking and stuff like that. They plan to add necromancy. They plan to add snooping and stealing, I believe. So thievery. So this game is in early access, and as most games, things will change and things will be added. You can have up to 4 characters per account. Your character can change or re-roll itself pretty much at any time. So you can always just change from a warrior to a mage or mage to a warrior or whatever. You do have to, grind the skill up, but you don't always have to make a brand new character. Is pretty much what I'm saying. Is your character can just morph into a bunch of different things. You can start out as a fighter and end up as a magic user. Get off my horse. No, the points are not permanent, so I can show you. Let me show you something here in a second. Yeah, so you can actually force it to decrease too. So if you open up your skill book, And let's say, oh, I didn't finish talking about this, but anyway, you go to something that you may not use anymore, you can just grab this slider and you can move it down. It gives you a warning message. Do you want to lower your skill? You can hit cancel. So that will drop your skill instantly, and then you can just start learning in something else. And very similar to your stats, I don't seem to be getting any more intelligence. Let's make these go up and see if those go up at all. So just like your attributes here, or whatever they're called, you can make them go up or down. I'm maxed out currently at 150. Yeah. So you can re-roll your character at any point in time in the game, pretty much. I basically started out as a tamer with fencing, dagger and vigor, and I had magery just for my lesser heal, and then I had taming, and I was using the lesser heal spell quite a bit to keep my pets up and to heal myself, and then so therefore I started slowly gaining magery skill. When my magery skill got to a certain point, I started using it more and more, and now I can start casting more spells. Of course, I need to collect more spells, so my spellbook collection is a little low right now. I do have Ray of Frost, which is a 5th level spell, which I might be able to cast fairly soon. What does it use? Lemongrass? Do I have any lemongrass on me? Oh, I do. Let's try casting. I actually pulled it out already. Let's cast it on something. Oh, that was cool. It slowed it down. Yeah, I'm not very good at it, as you can see. It wasn't really a ray. I was expecting it to be more like of a ray, but it was more like a beam, quick beam. Yeah, so warriors are pretty simple to get into, and they can make decent money. Once you make the money, then you have stuff to buy the regents to be able to cast spells. Or you can start collecting spells and books and, you know, start your magical collection. And then when it comes time, your warrior will start casting spells. And you can do a warrior build, DPS spell build sort of thing. How can I buy this game and play now? Eric Pavuk, you can purchase it on their website. You can purchase it through my referral link and use my referral code. So I think if you look below the stream, I may have put it there. Or if somebody in Twitch can type !LOA, should post a link to the store and my coupon code, which gives you a very small discount. So you can purchase it from that store, which gives me a little credit, or you can purchase it from the original website. And all the information is on the website, on the official website. But if you have any specific questions, you're welcome to ask. Okay, so speaking of my skill list here, so I have, let's see, what is this? 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 skills picked out. I'm using 9 different skills right now. They can be effective. Like my piercing is pretty effective at level 50. I can take out bandits by myself. I can defend myself a little bit, no big deal. But I eventually want to drop these. So I'm going to have 7. 7 skills maximum. Or 600. Sorry, 6 maxed out skills. So it's most likely going to consist of these 3, which is 300. I am on Azure Sky, Eric. These 3 right here are going to be 300 of my 600, which gives me 300 points left. So if you look at this, I'm gonna be able to get 100 evocation, which is the damage spells. I'm gonna be able to get 100 manifestation, which is the beneficial spells. But my channeling and my affinity may have to stay at 50. It's like $30, $29. If you use the store, you get a small discount, very small discount. But the Marquee Dragon store is a pretty reputable place. I've been an affiliate with them for a while. I have an Eve referral link too as well. $30, no monthly fee. There is official servers, and then there also is public servers that players run. Eventually, they're going to give out the tools so everybody can run their own server. So there's going to be lots of servers, lots of different rule sets. So the game is going to have lots of kind of replay ability to it. If you're not happy on the official server, there's going to be a server out there for you. Currently, the official server has about 20% guarded area. I see a shaman. 20% guarded area and about 80% PvP area. The PvP area is where all the good stuff is, so there's a lot of risk versus reward. There is full loot PvP, but if you've played Ultima before, you know what it's all about. Any OP classes, there might be some OP builds, but I'm not really too sure. I mean, there's specific builds that probably work in specific situations, but probably not in every situation. I mean, I could see being a hiding stealth mage to be pretty powerful, but maybe only in specific situations. I mean, even as a tamer, people are like, oh, tamers are so OP, they just make their pets kill everything. It doesn't really work that way. I do struggle killing liches and things like that with my current pet setup. I took 4 grizzly bears into a lich spawn, and I came out with 1 grizzly bear. And I did spend a lot of, healing effort and all that stuff. So tamers are not really OP when it comes to like PvE. Archery is really great. I made a during the tests when they had like those open tests. Oh wow, 3 bandits. Oh shoot, okay, 3 bandits and goblins. I don't think I want to take them all at the same time, so let's do this first. And I made an archer stealth hider. So basically a sniping assassin. One of the bows has like a aim shot or something like that. So I would activate that aim shot in stealth, come out of stealth, and just thump people. And like 2 or 3 shots, they'd be hurt and down. So stealth archer would be a phenomenal build, I think, in PvE and PvP. But again, there's a lot of like moves and abilities on weapons and stuff. There is a skill cap, 600 points. There's a lot of abilities on weapons that I'm just unfamiliar with how to work them in certain situations, because I just haven't messed around with every weapon. Yeah, so there is magery healing, there's lesser heal, there's greater heal, there's also bandages. So you could special in the healing skill plus the healing magic. And theoretically, you could be like a plate mail wearing paladin that focuses on bandages and just healing magic. Although wearing plate mail kind of makes your spells not as powerful, I think it would still be beneficial to have that as a backup, especially for like curing poison and certain things like that. Okay, so those goblins probably went in and killed a bunch of bandits. Ouch, fireball. Yep. Dude, they're working my beetle. Oh, he's poisoned. There we go, I'll cure him, and I'm also hitting him. That doesn't help. I was like, why is my beetle dying so fast? I kind of wish, like in UO, like my giant beetle's got green life bar. Like, why would you have a green life bar? Because you're poisoned. That's why. But the answer is no, you're not poisoned. You just have a green life bar. And that's one of the little annoying things that I dislike is I think in Ultima, when your life bar turned green, you were poisoned. And it would be really nice if they added that to this update where, you know, I don't mind being red as your life bar, but when it's green, that should be poison. You're new to game, what's the best source? So I've been doing a lot of surfing on the forums. So believe it or not, the community's been around for a long time. There's a lot of good information on the forums. Some of it's outdated. There's a lot of nice, respectful people on the forums that will answer your questions. Again, the second other place for information is I've been doing the wiki. And also I've been following them on their YouTube channel. But the wiki's got some good information, and again, some of that stuff is outdated. All right, so I think I had a pretty good run there. So I'm kind of curious. Let's equip this two-handed axe. So two-handed axe has overpower and mortal strike. Okay, that was very similar to the Chris. Oh, except for that's an attack out of stealth. Stabbing from stealth rewards 300 attack bonus. Whoa, what just happened? That was weird. Oh, I think, no, there's no server boundary here. What? Just got rubber banded back. Alright, so I'm going to go sell my junk, bank my stuff. I'm going to go buy my house. I'm going to go place my house. I may have to switch characters to start harvesting wood, stone, and metal, which won't be as exciting as going out and taming or fighting liches. But it's going to be really cool to get my house up and going. So I noticed another thing too. There's been kind of a gold stacking kind of bug where you can't stack one on top of another. I've noticed it seems to be the money you get from the merchant. So I'm going to sell all my junk here for really cheap because they nerfed the prices, but I don't care. That was somebody discovering this area for the first time. That's what that noise was. All right. I think I'm going to keep the axe, so I think that's all I'm going to sell. beetle was stuck inside. Alright, so I don't think this will stack. Oh, it did. Okay, I proved myself wrong. That was good. I got 2 scrolls. What did I get? I got poison and ruin. Those low-level chests don't ever seem to give you anything different than poison and ruin. My bandage collection. Oops. So right here, I've been saving bandages. 660 bandages. It's my bandage collection. Now it's 671. So I have a warrior rolled. I haven't started my warrior yet, but when I roll my warrior, I'm going to have lots of bandages. Wish regents would stack when you threw them in the bag, but they don't, so you're gonna have to like get in here and stack them. They'll get that fixed someday. I remember in potions wouldn't stack in Ultima. Some would stack, some wouldn't stack. I think that was a thing. Alright, so where I'm sitting at. Plenty to buy my house. I think my house is like 5.5 gold. I'm sitting at 6 gold. Alright, so let's do the easy thing to get home. Use a little recall stone. So I'm well. It says I'm well rested. Oh, that was a little weird spike. Your vitality is regenerating. So I think my vitality has been a tiny bit low, which is this one here. I think you can get one above well rested. I'm not sure. And it says it only affects your maximum health, which I'm pretty much max health. I'm at like, 400 to 400. So I don't know if I can get up any better in resting. All right, so we are going to go to the bank, get some money. We're going to go buy the house deed thingamajigger. Sturge, congrats, bud. I wish you luck. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I do enjoy interacting with the community, so. Ooh, somebody opened a gate. That looks cool. I will be able to open gates someday. Oh, I need money. So now that I have my house built and stuff like that, I can start saving money and, you know, buying scrolls or acquiring scrolls. I'm rich. So I've been doing a couple things to my channel. I think I got my follower alerts working. I hope I got them working. I got hosting working. Again, thanks to the host. I got that. I saw that. Again, I set up community points. Not quite sure if they're working. So I got some things going on my channel. Any tips how to best get started? Sure, I got some excellent tips. So it doesn't matter what town you pick in. You can pick 2 skills to start at level 30. You can pick 2 skills to start at level 20, or you can make 130 and 110. My suggestion is to pick 3 skills starting at level 30. Hey, there's the hosting or the following. Thanks for the follow and thanks for testing that. Appreciate it. I lost train of thought. Oh, okay. So yeah, start with 3 skills at 30, 1 at 10. If you're going to be a warrior, the vigor, which is kind of what does damage and healing, and there's also a weapon skill. You don't have to start out with those because there's training dummies in town that you can buy a weapon with and hit that training dummy and get to 30 for free. Or you can talk to NPCs. I think it takes 3 silver to train up to level 30 from an NPC that can train you. So there's more than one way to skill up in the very beginning, and at level 30 it's still considered basic skill level and you'll still kind of suck, but that's where you start out, pretty much at 30. So pick something that you like. 30 skill points to start out with. If you want to be a warrior, you can skip vigor and you can skip your weapon skill because you can buy your weapon again and hit the dummy. The 2 that I would pick would maybe be healing at 30. That's a really good one. An armor skill at 30. That would be another good one. And let's see, what else could you do at 30 that would be nice? Well, if you want to be hiding, it's good to start out with 30 hiding. Or if you want to be a treasure hunter, start out with 30 treasure hunting. Or you could even pick 30 magery to start out with. So, I mean, spend a little bit of time in town fighting the training dummies to get an idea of what skills you want. Typically, there's like a sewers or like a starting dungeon. At least there is in Valis. So you can hit up the starting dungeon. All mobs have a skill cap. So you want to fight the mobs at your level to gain the best skill gain. Don't try to go kill a lich at a low level, think you're going to get lots of skill. Kill the stuff around your own level. And you'll get better skill gains. If you're not getting skill gains, go look to kill something or fight something or do something a little harder. Okay, so here's the carpenter shop. This is where all the carpenters are. No, there's no way of telling levels. You learn by what you can fight and not, kind of thing. You may be able to inspect, you can inspect your pets that show you stats, so you can do that, I think, once you tame something, but after that, you wouldn't really know. But it is kind of just common sense, and I mean, not common sense, but uncommon sense of that, you know, rats are going to be easier than something that's casting spells. And the typical MMO style where you work your way up as, you know, rats, bats, etc. Okay, so here's all the different little houses you can purchase. I believe this is the one I wanted. the Tudor House mahogany blueprint. Is it mahogany? I believe so. Let me look at. I'm gonna look in my Discord chat here and look at the link for housing real quick, just to make sure. Yeah, not if they're Skaven rats or spellcasting rats. Yeah, always you put a name in front of the word rat. It definitely makes it harder. Okay, so yeah, it's the two-door mahogany house or whatever. There's too many people on my way. I can't buy it. Oh no, dude, totally play on the EU server. I mean, you could come here, but why? You should have the best experience ever. Go play on the EU server. There's going to be, there's EU private servers too that people are running to as well. So if that server doesn't cut it for you, there's going to be other servers, man. Did I pack up my horse? I did. All right, so there's my house. So the house blueprint is lootable. So if I was going to live out in like a red zone or something like that, so I'm enjoying the official, and my opinion, just in general, official over user, is if the user has a tissy fit and decides to shut his server down, there goes your server. Saying that happens all the time, I'm just saying that's more likely to happen than the official servers getting shut down. And that is my own personal opinion and reason why I typically don't do public servers like that. All right, so I'm going to go put my house deed. I got a nice place, actually. It's not right next to town, but it's close enough to town to where it's just like a hop skip. If you don't follow the road, you get there a little quicker. I don't know if that's a terms of service thing or what's the deal. I really don't know if they can do that. I don't know. I know that Legends of Aria does have intentions to create a cosmetic store where you can spend your loyalty points to buy cosmetic stuff. I don't know if they have an intention to make a item store where you buy stuff with real cash for loyalty points, or real cash to get points to buy vanity items. But I would not mind them having vanity items. Am I running way too far? Like, where's my house? Oh, okay. I'm still going in the right direction. I just veered off the road or something silly. Oh, I went through the northern gate. That's why I didn't go through the southern gate. That always confuses me. The southern gate is a little quicker route than going through that northern gate in that city. All right, so here's my little place. Somebody's got a huge house next to me. I was able to get my buddy a place right here. That's my buddy's spot. He's going to be able to put a nice big house here because you can expand it out to these trees, this stump right here. Nobody's put down anything around over here. Yeah, RMT. I don't know if that would be a thing. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I know you can do it already. Because there's like those player auction sites that people buy and sell stuff for real money. I mean, personally, I don't. That's just against like what I want to do. Okay, so 40 silver for my taxes. And let's see. Did my thing get resized? Manage. Resize plot. 12 by 15. Okay, I didn't move the front forward yet. Because I wanted to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forward. I wanted to have that there. But I don't want to build that until something in the way my ass should go a little further. So you go over one and then you go south again. No, there is something in the way. What is in the way? Oh, that thing right there? But it's not, I mean, it's not much further anyway. So my house is 15. I kind of wanted to move it this way because I wanted to have a bigger front porch area. So 15 by 12. And I think I'm bumping that. So let's try this. If I move it over one, oh, I can't move it that way. I got to move it that way one, and then I can move it over one. Oh no, they won't let you do that anymore. You used to be able to do that. I know that's already claimed. Oh, it won't let me move over that one closer because you have to be a certain distance apart. I didn't care about going that direction anyway. So this is a 10 by 15. So it's currently 12 by 15. So what my main thought is that you can have a vendor spot. Oh, you can have a vendor spot on your house. My house is going to face this direction. The door is going to be here. I want to have enough space to put out maybe some tables and some stuff to put a vendor like right alongside the road. That land cannot be claimed. I'm as close to the road as I can possibly get. It says something is in the way. Oh, which is that tree that just respawned. But I don't want to put, I don't really need this space yet because I don't want to put up a vendor yet. And it really depends on the size of the taxes. And I kind of want to expand a little bit back. So, like if my house it can be claimed. Come on now. I was doing it earlier. Oh, it did let me go out one more when I did that. So this would be, if I had this land, it would cost to expand this here. Should I wait to join a clan to find some people to play with before getting a house, or are they somewhat expandable? So you buy the land first. I'll be right back, 2 minutes. Okay, tell me when you're back, I'll respond. So to buy extra land here, it's going to be a commit cost. It's once a week, I believe, for taxes. This would be 75 silver. How much money do I have in my bank? Or how much money do I have left? I have 72 silver left. So right now I can't expand that much. But I know I want to expand backwards. And if I could expand out that one more, that would be nice too. So what can I resize right now? I hate that. Cannot be claimed, whatever. Like it makes me go bigger. What? That is so weird. So, I mean, I can get all this, but I don't want to get this right now. It's like 2 golds worth. The weird thing is like, oh, now it's letting me shrink it in. Then it says that cannot be claimed. Why does it let me shrink it in on that side, but not on that side? It cannot be claimed. It is my claim. I want to shrink it. I think there's just still some issues with this claiming tool. All right, so to answer your question, thanks for letting me know you're AFK. You buy land first. You can buy up to a 30 to 30 plot with land, which will fit the biggest house, I believe. That land costs a certain amount of taxes a week. So you can own a big piece of land and put any size house you want on it. So you can have a small house on a big piece of land, etc. But you do pay taxes for it. That house can be transferred, sold, packed up, and moved, I believe. But I think if you move it, you don't get the deed back, I don't think, for the house. You have to buy another foundation, place it, build it. But I believe you can pick up and move your plot around. Any money that you put in your plot for taxes, if you pick up your plot, gets deleted. So if you plan on picking up your plot, make sure there's like barely any taxes left in it. So it does have some flexibility to it, but there is limitations. Okay, so if I'm going to extend this, let's see, so I'm going to cancel because it's something really bugging me about resizing the plot here. I just want to go north like a couple spaces, like 3 spaces, but it won't let me go north. It says it cannot be claimed. But if I go west, it won't be claimed. But if I go east 1, then I can go north. And I can go west. But then I can't remove the east one again. And that's like 80 silver commit. And I don't have 80 silver on me. And I want to move it back a couple spaces. I mean, I really don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm being really picky over a couple slots, but I'd rather be a little picky now. Because this right here is going to be where I can sell stuff, basically. Well, no, because I could probably set tables here. And it doesn't matter too much. But I have 72 silver, so I couldn't even expand this part if I really wanted to. I believe it's 1 plot per account. So if you really wanted to, you can have 2 accounts. All right, so now let's see how this house placing thing works. Okay, so you get a better idea of the house. So, like if I placed it here in the corner, I'd have a lot of room in the front to put. I mean, I feel like I should put it as far as I can in the back. You pay for the game again, so you can have 4 characters per account. Each character on that account shares the same house or territory. So all my characters on my account live in this same house. And like I really wish when I was placing this house, it would say green go or red no. Because like I'm going to be like, the house must be inside your plot. The house must be inside your plot. The house must be inside your plot. The house must be completely inside your plot. Jesus Criminus. Alright, that's pretty decent. Like, I can have a vendor standing right here. And if I can go out and have a table, I think I can go out one more so I can have out to like here. Table here, vendors here. So, pretty decent spot, I tell you. And it's not too far from town. And it is on the main road. So, next step, 150 iron, 150 brick, 600 boards, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, it's happening. So now I have to build my house. Whoa, that was a weird lag spike. So look at this person's house right here. 5,000 brick? 12,000? 1,200 iron ore? 1,200 boards? Let's see. Where is the entrance to this house? I think their entrance is right here. This is their front door. Because the front doors either face this direction, because the camera's kind of like stuck like this. So the front door is either here, which I think it is, because it's definitely not here, which is a little strange because the road. I wish you could rotate the houses a little more, basically. But that'll be cool. My front door will be here. It's a small little house. It'll definitely suffice. I can have a vendor. Now it's time to get the train going and start harvesting some shit. So I'm probably going to log out and log in as my alt. So I named my crafter Farquaad. And if anybody has seen Shrek, I was going to name him Lord Farquaad, but I just named him Farquaad. So this is that main road I was telling you back to town. You can see some people have some houses already set up. Some pretty nice vendors. And again, I'm not too far away from town. It would be really nice to get a saddlebag. If I'm going to be doing this operation here, building house. Operation Build House. Oh, nice. Operation Build House, I'm going to need a... saddlebags, but guess what? I'm broke. So I don't have that much money to get saddlebags. All right, so what I think I'm going to do now is let's just going to rock a little bit of tunes here. I am going to take a quick AFK break, use the bathroom, grab some water, and then I will be switching characters, and I'll be back to start building on my house. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It's my little crafter dude. Still a noob, actually. Got my little wisp on me. But I look like I'm ready to work, huh? 'Cause that's what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so... Oh, looks like I made extra long swords. Oh. That's right, the server crashed last time I played my guy. I didn't know how far they rolled it back, so I guess I didn't complete this yet. Received iron, a war mace recipe, very nice. What else did I receive? It went by way too quick. Oh, it doesn't tell you in system, really? Okay, so there's the war mace recipe. I might as well learn it, because this is my crafter. I was given 24 iron, so that's nice. What else do I have? 9 iron. So I got 24 iron of the iron I already need. How much money do I got on me? 2 silver. I'm rich. My hearthstone. 2 copper ore. Okay. So let's head out into the wee yonder here. So again, anybody that's interested in the game, you can !LOA in the Twitch chat. The link, it takes you to my affiliate page, which is the Marquee Dragon store. They still have Founders Packs, all 3 of them, while they still last. If you use my code CGTV, you get a small discount, and I get a tiny bit of credit. So if you buy the game anyway, it's a good place to get it. And if you miss the Founders Packs, because they are no longer selling them on the official website, that's a good place to pick them up. Again, if you don't want to purchase there, go directly to their website. I can understand. And so let's see here. Mount up. I'm going to go bank what I currently have. I don't really think I'm going anyplace risky. I'm just going to go see if the nearby iron reserve that I'm aware of has any iron. Thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. Every little bit helps. And if you're going to do it anyway, much appreciated. Alright, so I believe I know where I'm going. I'm off to one of the only mines that I'm aware of in this game, because... Ooh, some major house pop in. Let me know if the music is too loud, please. I can turn it down a tad. You know, it might be a little too loud here. It's coming apart, so a little louder. I'll just turn it down a tad bit. Alright, so... It's supposed to be background music, not main awesomeness, even though it is awesome. Shout out to Briggsy from Morning Tide Fishing. This is his music on SoundCloud. He's given me permission to use it as long as I give him a shout out. If you love fishing, check out Morning Tide Fishing on YouTube, especially Briggsy. You! I'm gonna go here. It's just gonna be mined out. I just have this feeling, but you know, who knows? I know they kind of dispersed mine throughout the world. Like that could be a node right there. No, it looks like a rock node. I think they dispersed some throughout the world, though. But I do need bricks, you know, so I do need stone. So if there's no iron, there's always going to be either wood or stone for me to collect. So. There's people camped out. Yeah, there is bandages. There's a healing skill. So if you're going to start out as a warrior, I'd recommend getting 30 healing to start. That way you're not wasting your time with bandages. You're not wasting your money or your time. So healing is more important to start out as a warrior because you can smack the target dummies or the training dummies and get skill gains. Epic mining music here. I'm gonna get the house, mine all this ore, turn it into ingots. And I even forgot how much I'm supposed to get. I think it tells me here on this page. $240 iron ingots. I don't have a general idea of how long that's going to take. I'm just trying to contemplate. I haven't really done much of this mining stuff. I did one run once. Me and my buddy Grumpy came here and cleaned this out. We went and did some work orders. I'm trying to get him into the game and get him excited about it. Well, that's good that there's ore here. I thought there's going to be people camped at every little node. This character has no fighting skills whatsoever, so this is what I started out with. I'll go through and favorite them. I also trained some too, so I got 30 blacksmithy, 30 carpentry, 30 cooking, 30 fabrication, 10 fishing, lumberjacking, mining, and right there, that's even 7 skills. I'd have to drop fishing. Like fishing and cooking go well together. So which one doesn't go well together here? None of them. It's like lumberjacking goes well with carpentry, fishing goes well with cooking. I guess fabrication would be the lone skill would be fabrication. Nice, dude. Well, I'm pretty stoked on this ore. You see if I can bug my friend who said he wanted to come help me. It's more fun mining with friends. He's probably sleeping now, though. Oh, he's playing X4. That's worth staying up for. He's playing X4 right now, so he probably doesn't want to come help me build my house. Okay, so what is my stats here? I want... Okay, I think I got them set correctly. I want my strength mainly to go up. $98 iron ore. I wouldn't even be able to tell you what that converts to ingots. That's how smart I am with mining. Guess we'll figure that part out. That's cool. So my character's name is Farquaad, and I just changed my horse's name to Lord. So it says Lord Farquaad's pet. I think it's kind of funny how they hold the torch. I think we should get lanterns we can hang off our hip. Wonder how many runs it's going to take to get, what is that, 250? 240 iron ingots. It doesn't really look like copper. I'm going to try. Or it looks like, it doesn't look like iron. Oh, it's part of that node. Exciting life of a blacksmith. You used to be able to, I think, recall when overloaded or Hearthstone back, and they fixed that, which I'm very happy about. I'm at 211, 212. Can hold like 8 more things of ore. Well, hence I probably shouldn't have 2 horses on me. Yeet, yeet. Time to get out. Turn it into, well, I think last time I did this it was like, you don't have enough space. Let's see if I can make space first. So it takes 5 per ingot. Imagine needing, that one guy needed 1,250, I think, of these. I only need 250. The guy's house next to me is like big. So, forgot how much I started out with, but I got 37 iron. So that's less than 10 trips. So I have 70 right now. I don't think you get any skill from smelting, unless maybe low-level skill. Shit, I'm going the completely wrong way. I had my map twisted. I'm also going to just need stone, which I think you can get from any of these little things right here, I think. And wood. welcome back, Sturge. Well, like I say, I would do healing skill with bandages, because you can bandage other players. But you can also cast heals. So there's manifestation magic. And so you can use manifestation magic and healing. There is a dungeon, Sturge, that a lot of people group up to, and it's good to be in a group and work together as a group to get through, and it is a guarded dungeon, so it's a non-PvP dungeon. But there is other dungeons that are in PvP areas, and I'm sure people would love you as a dedicated healer in PvP situations. I mean, tactically, I could see it working. Your bandage heal are close range, the spell heals are long range. I mean, I would join a guild, find a guild to join, try to work with them as being their dedicated healer if that's the route, because that's probably the best way to do it. Being a dedicated healer all by yourself, I mean, I'm sure you'll join a group or have a group of people to join. But that would probably be the best thing to do, is get into a group of players and try to roll with them as their dedicated healer. It's a rough life. Somebody's got to do it. So every 100 ore I get 20 ingots. Oh, there we go. I've gotten some strength. So a lot of people have a PvP alt and then a main. I mean, that's, I think, the typical thing to do. To have a successful PvP, you need to have first, like, a place. You can't live in, like, guarded areas. You can't use their teleport system. So you're kind of like relying on living out of somebody's house who may be in the wilderness PvP area, or a guild house that may be in that area. So now that full side's mined. Let's see if I can get some out of here. That's copper right there. I don't want copper. I'm just going to go for iron. With 600 skill points maximum, you have 4 characters. You really have to make 4 characters. You lose everything if you die in PvP in a PvP zone, yes. People can loot and take all your stuff. So, that being said, only go in those areas with stuff you're willing to lose until you can afford to lose better shit. Because the game's all about losing shit when it comes down to it. The end game is. I mean, there's 20% of the world where you can play in and it's just straight up PvE. That the rest 80% of the world is a chance for PvP. I've played out in the wilderness several times and I've only ran into friendly people. Nobody's tried to kill me yet. And of course I have my map blocked, so I have gone out into wilderness on stream. I'm typically out there taming beetles in the oasis. Secret Story, it's considered launched. It's going to be on Steam in January. This is kind of like the early access phase of the early access launch on Steam. So you can buy it now if you do !LOA. That is my affiliate store. They still have founders packs if you would like to purchase off that store. If you use my code CGTV at checkout, you get a small discount. You can also purchase just the regular game off their website. It's up to you. But if you go to their website, there is quite a bit of good information. This is my pure crafter, Sturge. Everything on him is straight crafting. So these are my skills: blacksmithy, carpentry, cooking, fabrication, fishing, lumberjack, and mining. So there's no more wipes. Secret Story. There's 3 official servers. There is a US server. There's 2 US servers. There is a bunch of unofficial servers that have already started. Very soon you're going to be able to get the tools that you need to run your own server if you would like to. It's a one-time charge, no subscription fee. They do, I believe, plan to have a vanity store. Currently you can get loyalty points and you can use those loyalty points to buy vanity items. That system is not quite in the game yet. Would I recommend doing what I'm doing? Well, in the beginning, yeah, but this character will most likely shine with a couple crafting abilities, and I may just focus on a few, and the other ones may just be insignificant, and I would have them just maybe at 50. Oh, secret story, if UO is a big part of your life, you'll feel like you're back at home again. And they also have, not to promote it because I don't know much about it, I've just heard about it, they have like a Legends of Ultima server that's player run, that's more identical to Ultima. The map is not the same as Britannia, but they were able to just focus on systems to make it more like UO. So there's a bunch of systems in that private server that is very similar to UO. But for me, I'm enjoying the almost like UO, but very different experience that LOA is providing me. I've played Ultima for so much, I don't think I would like it to be exactly the same. So yeah, right now I'm just doing the boring task of getting iron and smelting it to build my house. And then after that I'll have to do wood, and after that I'll have to do some stone. So you will get a Steam key to play on Steam, or they'll be able to link your account to Steam. You can play either on the standalone client or you can play on the Steam client. If you start now, you get a head start ahead of the Steam players. The official page again does not have the founders packs, but my affiliate store does, which is the Marquee Dragon store. It is a reputable store. People purchase it from all the time, and they still have packs. You will still be able to log in with the original client and Steam client. At least that's the last I've heard officially. Like, they're not going to stop selling it on their website. You're going to always be able to buy it on their website. When Steam launches, they've talked about launching more servers. I don't know what for sure, how many, where they'll be located in the world. I'm playing in California, and I'm playing on the East Coast server. And I'm getting about 80 ping, so it's not too bad. Okay, I'm almost full, so I can go back and do another run. So I was able to get more iron ore this time because I left one of my horses at home. So I was able to get over 200, which means I should get like about 40 ingots per run. Which brings it down to like 5 runs, 6 runs. Which is not too bad for the ore, but then I have to do the wood and the brick. Okay. Can't recall overloaded, so... Oh, 5 minutes? It's a half an hour timer. I could run back in 5 minutes. Easy. I could farm more and be overloaded and not recall within 5 minutes. Oh. Yeah, too quick. Well, let's run home, screw it. I'm not going to be too min-max about it. I'm just going to kind of just take it easy. Oh, look, a merchant for hire. So this is what I need for my house eventually when I get set up. I can talk to this dude, I can hire him, and I can go make him stand in front of my house for eternity. A bandit corpse. Got looted. Alright, so I think I'm going the right way. What I should probably do is just flip the map around. I think I got it, though. That guy turned around on a dime and started chasing me. Okay, maybe not. Bunch of people's houses. Whoa, bandit camp. Somebody's on a mission. Violence will not be tolerated. That's what I did last time. And maybe I could eat a piece of bread. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that makes more space. Well, you know, I probably would, but I haven't really ever played a crafter in this game. I've tested out some other builds when I was, you know, early access, pre-launch, before the wipe, you know, happened, before the final wipe. Oops, right here. All right. Yeah, eating one piece of bread gave me enough space to make ingots. All right. So I most likely would. I like taking risk for rewards. I do go out in the wilderness to get some taming points. So it would be very similar to go to get some good ingots. So this should give me 40 ingots. Put me at like 110. This is like the achievement board here and title board, so like you can set your title like chef. Lock the title down. So now I'm an apprentice chef. So when you get a house, that house is shared by all the toons on your account, and there you can have shared storage. So that is one of the big benefits of a house, right there. I believe you can also get crafting stations for your house too as well. Another big bonus. I mean, I guess you don't even really need a house. You can put down a piece of land and build a campfire on it, and then put up a couple treasure chests, and you don't even need a house. Your other characters can use your plot, other plots, if they're given permission by the owner. Am I done? I'm done. What should I get? 42 iron ingots. Yes, your plot is shared amongst all your characters. So if you make a brand new character, he is automatically the owner of that plot house. So all four of your characters own the property and can use it and make changes to it. $112 ingots, so I need 240. So, I mean, I went out twice. If I get 40 a run. It's like 3 more runs, probably. Yeah. Maybe 3.5 more runs. And again, I'm hitting it pretty hard, and there's other people there probably hitting it as well, which makes it get depleted. Soon my house will have a squeaky door too. Can't wait for my squeaky door. So this is the house I'm building right here. Door's locked, what? Not gonna let me in your house? I feel like I'm a little lost for a second. Okay, maybe not. No, I'm not lost. Yes, there is magic. So there's two types of magic. There's manifestation, and there is God, I always forget. Evocation. So evocation's the damage spells. Manifestation is the healing spells. I don't have a spell book or even my mage tamer. My main character is a mage tamer who I was playing earlier, and that's the character who made the money and bought the house. This is an alt I created to have a crafter to be able to go and collect the resources I need to build my house. So this isn't my main character. But yeah, my mage tamer has beasts like a giant beetle, and I run around killing things and zapping things with spells. His mage skills are getting fairly powerful. I just need to start collecting these. Once I get my house up, I need to start collecting spells for his spell book. No, it's definitely a good build to work on. You can make money with that. The hard part at the beginning may be getting arrows, Sturge. So I recommend starting out with like maybe because you want to have decks for archery. So start out with like maybe a dagger too. So kind of level up your dagger skills on a dummy. I think you can level up your archer skills on a dummy too, up to 30. And then if you want to drop your dagger later for something else, definitely. But you definitely want to start out with 30 hiding and 30 stealth. If you're going to be an assassin archer. Hiding and stealth are kind of like one of the hardest things to level out. Right now I'm just having a blast. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's probably more boring for people to watch, because I'm on the goal to build my house. I only got about maybe two more 2.5 iron runs to do. But then I got boards and then stone. I think that's probably why I went and killed a bunch of shit before I had to go do this. Oh yeah, Atlas, that looks very interesting, bud. And if you're short on money, just kind of go with your heart. Atlas looks kind of like it has sandbox elements to it, but then it also has like linear quests and achievements and a bunch of different things. I did apply for a streamer key for Atlas. If I get it, I'll probably be streaming some of it and playing some, to be honest. But like my money's pretty short as well, so like, you know, if I can get a copy, I'll give him some time. But if not, I'll probably be keeping with my Legends of Aria for right now. You know, and then also sometimes I dabble in EVE Online too as well. Faction war, mission running. Low sec, high sec, null sec, wormhole exploration. Like, I've been to the moon and back playing EVE. Yeah, I think it's going to be very similar in that same engine style, possibly. You know, it's going to feel really, really close. Arc wasn't my favorite, but I think it's because, to me, it just kind of felt like it was too small of a game. The grind was a little intense, and then I didn't really start digging the dinosaurs and laser beams type thing. But, you know, to each their own. It's not a terrible game. I just never got into it. Yeah, probably that as well. You know, whatever, you know, if the game's fun, it doesn't matter if it's got reused assets. I mean, because that's what Legend of Aria is. You know, you can make your own server, but it's still really Legends of Aria. It's just your own little rule sets. Lots of reused assets, custom rule sets. I wonder if this guy's building his house too. Yeah, it should have been like a mod or something. I don't know. I mean, but from the beginning, I always said, what is that crystal in my hand, and what are those alien spaceships floating in the air for? And people were all, shut up, it's just all about dinosaurs. I'm like, no, there's got to be more to it. What's up with the spaceships? So mining runs aren't that bad. I'm almost full again. I don't feel like I'm crying over it. Oh, I mean, it definitely can be, as long as you're not in a PvP area. Okay, so I can get 22 more iron. I should probably just get 220 because having 2 left over doesn't help me at all. I mean, there's also a fishing profession that's probably maybe a little more relaxing than mining. Mining skill. There we go, 220. 220! Yeah, anti-PK is going to be a lot of fun. That's what I would prefer over being PK. UO, I was a thief PK in the beginning, and my buddy was a murderer. I would steal everybody's regents, and then he'd come out of hiding and just murder people. And I would just fight people because they attacked me because I was gray. So we made a good combo. Oh, it's so pretty. Alright, I lost track of what I was doing. Let's go this way. Oh look, it's Dire. It's like macroing in town. No, he moved. Look at the lane. Oh, I know, Dire. Alright. You're just throwing junk on the ground. Oh, I gotta go smelt it. Got distracted by Dire. Yeah, I'd flag gray, and back in UO days, some people would fight me for it. And I'd kill him. Oops, didn't go far enough. So some of the things coming up in one of their planned roadmaps is in the spring expansion. They're going to be adding necromancy. They're going to be adding pickpocketing and stealing, and I think they're going to add bards again. So you're going to be able to play instruments. So instruments are probably, you know, peace make mobs attack other mobs. So some very similar to UO most likely. Can't remember what else they're adding. Well, I mean, right now the thieves have lock picking. They currently don't have stealing. I don't think so. They're going to add stealing first versus NPCs, I believe. And then they're going to do it against player versus player. At least that's what I last heard in one of their, I think, on one of their streams. Or somewhere I read that information. It could have changed, but I believe that's their plan. It is in their roadmap to add stealing. Most likely NPCs first and then right after players. This guy's got to get off their horse and totally roleplay, like I am. Jesus, bunch of losers. $154. So we need 100 more. Wait, no, I needed 240. So I need 96 ingots. Oh no, less. Wait. Anyway, close. 86? Yeah, I might be like 1 ingot short. Should probably do is leave my axe here. I wonder if that leaves some weight behind. That's not going to be 5. No. It's not going to give me enough to hold 5 things of ore to make 1 more ingot. I'm probably going to be like 2 ingots short. Is this guy selling ingots? Yeah. So I guess I could grind out silver and go buy ingots from players on off their tables and stuff, but I'd kind of rather have the experience of going out and mining myself. And I was lost, going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure fishing does. Are you in Vallis? The sewers are really close to the bank. They're probably like, I want to say northeast of the bank, down some steps, and you'll see a sewer entrance. It's off to the side of the Vallis. Vallis also has a little small graveyard attached to it on the other side. So if you find the little graveyard, that's the wrong side. But it's accessible from town and from outside of town. You have to go down some steps. Look, that's ore up there. Oh, I don't think I can get up there, though. Get these nodes out here. Get a little bit of sunshine. Well, I've been waiting, I think, 5 years. I streamed this game, and I think I can find my video still on Twitch. It used to be called Shards Online, and I streamed this back when it was called Shards Online, and I was like, you know what, it's got some potential. And it took them about 5 years, I think, to get to this point. I was just about to say, man, this node's working out. It's lasting a while. Well, I mine till I'm about 220, which is about 2 off. It's an automatic mine, so you just select and choose the node. So I'm just chilling here listening to music, spacing out, actually. I'm just kind of waiting for questions from chat. Again, I guess I could go over some stuff. Again, whoever's watching, I do stream on YouTube, Twitch, I think Hitbox, it's Smashcast. Oh, it's not called Hitbox anymore, it's called Mixer. Smashcast. Exclamation LOA in Twitch chat gives you a link to the Marky Dragon store, which is my affiliate store, where you can purchase LOA at a 3% discount. They still have the Founders Packs there available if you're interested in joining. I am on the Azure Sky server. You don't necessarily have to play on this server with me, but if you feel like doing that, that's pretty cool. I think it is one of the most populated servers, though. I just looked at my stream time. I'm coming up on 3 hours here, so I'll probably end my stream here on the 3rd hour. I do have a kind of stream schedule. I start at 6 p.m. pretty much Monday through Friday. Try to about 2 hours a day. This one went a little over, I guess, because I just spaced out about mining. Weekends I do stream. It just kind of depends on if I'm fishing or not. So I'm pretty much just going to be working on my house mostly, so kind of just streaming that after some point is kind of silly. And then it gives me a break to eat dinner and all that type of stuff. And then I typically come back, play for about an hour more, go to bed, go to work. Yeah, you know, I could probably play this like all day. I'd find something to do in the game. But yeah, I typically, if the game's not fun for me, I don't stream it. That's kind of like the streamer I am. I do get keys from some developers, and I do try out the game, and I just don't feel like I would do it justice streaming. And so I opt not to stream it instead of making a bad review or something like that. So I do kind of get some of those where I'm just like, no, I don't think I can do this. And making a video would just make it look bad. And I'd rather promote games than talk bad about games. I'd rather just do the opposite. I wonder if there's any ore near my house. That would be kind of interesting to do and go explore. I'm pretty sure there is. I know there's a mine over there near that city. So that guy was selling, how much was he selling those 25 ingots for? I can make 40 ingots in one run. Seems like he was selling those ingots for quite a bit. Alright, almost to that 220 mark. What I'll probably do is go refine these, and then I'll go put them into my house, or what I have. I'm probably going to be a little short, but that's okay. I just want to go check out the process of putting them into my house, show you guys who have not been here my house location. Then I'll probably end my stream, but I'll be back again at 6 p.m. tomorrow. I most likely will have a little bit of progress done, maybe in completing the ore and getting some stone bricks. But we'll see what happens. See how long it takes for me to get this little house up. Up 220. And of course, 5 minutes. Oh, 6 minutes. Yep, might as well just run back at this point. So I think my mining skill going up, I'm harvesting a little faster. Well, you can have 4 characters on every server. If that makes sense. You can have up to 4 characters on every server. There's only a few people in town. archery is pretty decent. My first character in the early testing was an archer tamer. Works out pretty decent. I tried a stealth archer too, and when they had kind of like a stress test where you could just log in and set your skills to whatever you wanted to. I was able to test out a couple builds. I tested out a stealth archer. Worked out good. Kind of weird there's a chain draped over the anvil. Don't really get that part. Yeah, nice band. Right next to the carpenters with a little sawing noise. $196, so I need 44 more. Alright, so they do have a portal system, so I don't know, I'll show you guys the maps. I don't have all the maps for all the locations, and there's a couple zones like this zone here and this zone here aren't in the game, I don't think yet. But every other zone is, and so each of these, there's a gatekeeper in this zone which will take you to a gate in another zone, and that's their quick travel system. So I'm gonna go to where my house is located, which is not near Valis, which this city is. It is near this other city up here. It's near Eldir. Oh, my character hasn't even discovered this yet. You talk to the gatekeeper and tell him where you want to go. Okay, I'm in Elder Village. So Elder Village is off there to my character's left. But I'm going to go down the hill and go off to my character's right. Because off in this direction is... So this is how I get to my house if I'm going to just use the portal. It's a really kind of quick run to get to my house. The nice thing too is that there's a river here where I can fish. There's a nice little forest. Here's a good little fishing hole right there. These are all player plots too. These are all going to be houses right in this along this area. These are all taken. So my house is about a minute run from the portal, which is right here. Oh, his black bear is going to attack me. This character has no combat skills. I should probably get a little bit of combat skills with him, just because you can kill a black bear with like 30 vigor, 30. Whoa, I got rubber banded. That's not good. I mean, it's only happened a couple times. Okay, so hopefully I outran that bear. Now I'm running right back at him. That's smart. He's living next to my house. Okay. So as to add materials to the house construction, drop them directly onto the foundation. Okay, is there going to be some kind of building animation? And I'm going to get interrupted by this bear. So yeah, this guy's building this place behind me here. Only 1,200 iron. Only 5,000 brick. Dude, the bear is guarding my house. And without any fighting skills on this tune, I would get munched. And I don't know if there's a building animation when I drop it on there. I don't want to get... Oh, look, somebody's corpse. Empty. Seeing that person got eaten by a brown bear, probably because he didn't have any combat skills. Oh, okay, this is going to be silly. So let's just drop him on the house and see what happens. Okay, so it's at 150 iron. Total chaos incorporated. What's going on? It said 150 ingots added. What? Oh. I only needed 150 iron. They must have changed it. So I just cracked out and got like twice as much as I need. You're gonna come peep through my windows, Big Gilly? That's hilarious. So I was looking at the wiki and I was looking at the wrong house cost. So I cracked out and got like almost twice as much iron as I needed. So I only need 150 brick and 600 wood boards. That's going to be a little quicker than I thought. So I accidentally got 46 more iron. Which wasn't too bad, but I thought I had to get like 240. So yeah, I guess I can need 150 brick. Tells you right here when you look at it. 600 boards, 150 brick, and then I'll be up and running with my house. Oh, Ichlithid, did you change your name or something? Everybody's doing that on Twitch, dude. It's bugging me. You can't do that. No, dude, this is Lord Farquaad, dude. He's the best crafter in the land. Alright, well, I'm going to run back to town. I think I'm going to set my hearth here at this time because now my house is going to be here, so I might as well hearth it up. So there's a nice little guard tower there. Some pretty decent places to fish right near my house. Not too far away from the teleporter, not too far away from town. And I'll probably set up a vendor on the road with some wares and horses and just random stuff. See if I can make a little money that way. What? That was another rubber band. Been happening a little too much today. That's like my 4th rubber band in like 3 hours of playing. That's like 1 rubber band an hour. That's unacceptable. Not including the little loading ones, which is acceptable because there's so many damn people in town and I'm going across the server boundary. Alright. Well, folks, I think I'm going to end my stream here. Again, I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm probably going to keep working on my house. I'll most likely finish it off when I'm on stream, so I can get the house going up in a kind of like a recorded fashion. But I'll probably work on some mats for the remainder of this afternoon after eating dinner. Again, I appreciate everyone being here. Had issues with 2-part verification. Lost your account. No. That's a bummer, dude. Alright, again, everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting it up in chat. I've been getting my stream back in order, getting my loyalty points back up and running. I'm getting some interactive things going on there with the stream. Getting in touch with my store. If you want to check out this game, check out links below the stream there to the Marquee Dragon store. Use code CGTV, get a discount on the game. They still have Founders Packs. The main website does not. So if you're interested and you want to take advantage of that, do that before they're all gone. And again, I appreciate everyone being here, and we'll see you most likely tomorrow.
Thank you.